Someone like you has no business trying to marry rich. Poor people should stay in their own world forever.
Huh? Why are you suddenly…
It's been a while, Rachel. Since middle school, you should feel honored that someone like me is even contacting you.
What's this about? We haven't talked since graduation, so how do you even have my number? And what's this about marrying rich?
Don't act surprised. You've been hiding your success from everyone, haven't you?
I really have no idea what you're talking about.
I heard everything at yesterday's reunion. Your number and how you managed to marry up.
What?
Everything. About how you're living in luxury now, playing the role of a CEO's wife.
The reunion. I couldn't make it yesterday.
Of course you didn't show up. Too good for us common folk now.
That's not it at all. I just had other commitments.
I heard you're married, and your husband is a business owner, no less. I never thought someone from a poor single-parent household like you would end up being a CEO's wife.
Poor single-parent household? Sarah, you haven't changed at all since we grew up. Still looking down on me.
You think I forgot how pathetic you were in school, always wearing those secondhand clothes?
I can't believe you're still fixated on that after all these years.
Well, it's your fault for being poor. Your school uniform and bag were all hand-me-downs and totally worn out. Were you wearing them on purpose to make people laugh?
Excuse me?
Don't act offended now. Remember how you used to eat those sad lunches, just plain ham sandwiches every single day?
My mother worked hard to provide for me. Don't you dare mock that.
That's why I was looking forward to making fun of your shabby clothes at yesterday's reunion, but you had the nerve to skip it without my permission, and to think you're living the high life at home with your husband. I can't stand it.
Since when do I need your permission to skip a reunion?
You've always needed my permission. Did you forget who ran our class?
We're not in middle school anymore, Sarah.
Shut up. Don't get cocky just because you married rich. How dare you talk back to me like that? It's so annoying.
I don't know what to say when you accuse me of talking back.
You never used to talk back in school. You knew your place then.
Maybe because I was a child who didn't know how to stand up to bullies.
And you know what makes me the angriest? The fact that you got married before me. You're just poor trash. Men usually avoid girls from single-parent homes, so how did someone like you end up married?
Oh, Sarah, are you still single?
What, are you trying to mock me?
No, I'm genuinely surprised. I mean, didn't you always say you'd get married right after turning 20?
Huh?
Don't you remember? It was like your catchphrase. You were always saying how your CEO dad was already looking for the perfect match for you. How you'd definitely be married by 20.
That's none of your business.
You used to brag about it every day during lunch break.
Oh, well, that's
why I thought you'd be long married to someone wonderful by now. It's surprising that you're still single.
You don't understand how these things work in our world.
Your world?
Don't act like you remember so much. You poor trash. Finding someone worthy of me isn't that simple. I was born into success as a CEO's daughter. I'm not like you from your poor single-parent home, willing to marry just anyone.
Well, that must be tough.
You wouldn't understand. The pressure of maintaining our family's social status.
You're right. I probably wouldn't.
Of course you wouldn't. You just got lucky finding some rich man.
Is that what you think?
Don't get cocky just because you got married first. Even if you married rich, you're still just a social climber. You're nothing like me, who was born into success.
Success isn't just about who your parents are, Sarah.
What would you know about success? You're just riding on your husband's coattails.
Think whatever you want.
Just wait. Soon I'll show you what real success looks like.
If you say so.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Rachel, I need to
I don't ever
apologize to you
slow
for
up,
something.
no I don't take
What's
shit.
wrong,
I
Michelle?
got no love
Has
for
Sarah
the
contacted
fakeness.
you?
If you wanna
Yeah,
play
actually,
tough
just
and wanna
had a
hate
rather
this,
unpleasant
I'll always show
conversation
up
with her.
and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't
It's
take
all my
shit.
fault.
I got no love
What do you mean?
for the fakeness.
It's about
If you wanna play
yesterday's
tough
reunion.
and wanna
I
hate
ended up
this,
telling
I'll
show up and make a statement.
Marriage,
Everything
about
I
how
do
your
so
husband runs a
instinctive and so
company.
passionate.
I'm
Every
sorry
word I
for sharing
move
your
so
personal
descriptive like an
information
adjective. I
without
got a
asking.
vendetta
Oh,
against
is that
people
all?
who patented
Don't worry
being
about it.
negative when you should
Really?
be getting
You're
after
not
it.
upset?
How could I
got
be upset
facts
with
over
you?
facts over tracks, this and that,
You're
spitting
not
slow,
mad,
spitting fast,
even
not
though I
the roast,
shared
I
your
could gas,
personal
think I'm
information
okay at
without
last, but I
permission?
don't know if
I know
that
you
can
wouldn't have
erase
done
all
that
the
without a
past and the
reason. You're not the
pettiness.
type to
I'm a
gossip
reflection of the
carelessly.
emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my
Oh,
time,
Sarah
you're
kept saying
delirious,
all the
mysterious,
things
because
about
you hide
you.
behind a fake
What kind
exterior,
of things?
inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble
stand
brag. I
Sarah
want
just
you to
being
hear
mean.
words you can
She was
say
being
back.
horrible
I
about
want
you
you to
not
feel
being
free
there.
from the
I got
chains
so
that last.
angry, I
And you
couldn't
believe
help
in what you
myself.
got, it was built to
For someone as
last.
calm as you to get angry, she must have been saying some awful things about me.
She started the moment she realized you weren't coming.
Tell me everything. What exactly happened?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
She was being so rude, assuming you were living in such poverty that you couldn't even afford the reunion fee. She even suggested someone should pack up some food and containers to give to charity. Are you serious? She kept going on about how you must be living in some tiny apartment.
Same old Sarah.
She even tried to organize a donation drive for you right there at the reunion.
She what?
So that's when I couldn't take it anymore. I just had to tell her that you were doing well and that you didn't need her pity.
And that's why Sarah freaked out about my marrying Rich and contacted me arranged.
Sarah contacted me right away.
Yeah, just a little while ago. Told me not to get cocky.
I feel even worse now.
Don't. She would have found out eventually.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Rachel. This is all because I accidentally shared your information.
Really, it's totally fine. Actually, thank you for standing up for me.
But I should have just ignored her.
No, you did the right thing. Sarah needs to learn she can't just bully people forever.
Apologize to your husband for me too. Wrong, regardless of the circumstances.
That won't be necessary. To tell you the truth, we're getting divorced. You're the first person I'm telling this to.
But when did this happen?
That's actually why I couldn't make it to the reunion. I've been busy preparing for the divorce.
Can I ask why? I'm shocked because you just got married this year. I thought you'd be enjoying newlywed life.
Of course, you can ask, and honestly, I have so many stories and complaints I want to share. Want to grab dinner sometime? I couldn't make the reunion, but I'd love to have drinks with a friend.
Are you sure you want to talk about it?
With you? Always.
Then of course, let's figure out a date later.
Great. Oh, and let's just let Sarah keep thinking I'm living the high life as a rich man's wife. It's too much trouble to correct her.
Won't that cause problems later?
Trust me, it'll all work out.
If you say so, I definitely won't bother correcting her. Talk to you later.
Looking forward to dinner.
Your fancy married life ends here. I'm taking Tyler for myself.
Huh? How do you know my husband's name? And what do you mean taking?
Don't play dumb. You know exactly what I mean.
No, I really don't.
I mean, I'm going to marry Tyler. I've already stolen him from you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, did that finally get your attention?
Sarah, what have you done?
You recently received divorce papers from Tyler, right? Sorry, but that was so he could marry me. Thanks for signing them without knowing what was really going on.
What?
Surprised? This is what happens when you try to rise above your station.
You're not making any sense.
When a CEO's husband demands a divorce, a poor woman like you has no choice but to comply. It's hilarious how quickly your fancy married life came to an end.
Hold on a minute. This is all happening so fast. I need to process this. Let me get this straight.
Can't even keep up with the conversation? Oh, typical poor person.
So you're really going to marry Tyler? Like, for real?
Going to. I already did. We just submitted the marriage registration.
What?
That's right. While you were signing those divorce papers, thinking your precious husband just wanted to leave you.
You and Tyler.
You marrying Rich was making me so angry, so I decided to approach your husband. And wouldn't you know it, he fell in love with me at first sight and said he'd divorce you to marry me.
Are you serious?
He couldn't resist me. One look and he knew what real class looked like.
And when exactly did this happen?
He was surprisingly passionate about it, but I guess that's what you'd expect from a CEO.
A CEO, right.
He told me everything about you, how boring you are, how you never understood his ambitions.
Did he now? I'm surprised.
What's there to be surprised about? This is how things should be.
No, I mean, you actually went through with it?
Poor people should really stay in their lane. How dare you try to join the ranks of successful people when you're from a poor single-parent home?
Sarah.
A CEO husband is much better suited for someone like me. I got myself a rich husband. A CEO husband belongs with me.
His company went bankrupt, though.
What?
You heard me.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, bankrupt? I never heard about this.
By the way, Sarah, have you ever actually asked about his work?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
You know, basic things, like what his company actually does.
Of course I know. He's a CEO.
Tyler is technically running a company, but he just started it this year as a sole proprietor. No employees, barely any revenue.
What? Really?
You really didn't know anything, did you? That's what I thought.
But his business card says CEO.
Anyone can print a business card, Sarah.
He showed me his office.
He's just a self-proclaimed CEO. I mean, technically he owns a company, so he can call himself CEO, but it's a meaningless title.
What?
I told him it was embarrassing and to stop, but he insisted that appearances matter. Pretty laughable that he went bankrupt so quickly after that.
What's really going on here? His company went bankrupt and he just started it this year?
Shall I tell you the whole story?
Tell me everything now.
Tyler isn't the hotshot young CEO you think he is. Right after marrying me, he suddenly quit his job, started a company without even discussing it with me, just said, "This has always been my dream, please support me."
He started the company after getting married?
He's such a sneaky guy, right? When someone says that, you have no choice but to support them. Looking back now, I bet he was counting on my income when he started the business.
Wait, do you actually make good money?
Well, I am a nurse after all. I work a lot of night shifts, so I make decent money.
What? You're a nurse?
For someone from a poor single-parent home, becoming a nurse is the surest way to turn your life around. It's a national certification, so you'll always have work. And the knowledge and experience come in handy if your only parent gets sick.
For a poor person, you really thought this through.
Not really. If I'd thought it through better, I would have chosen my husband more carefully. He starts a company without telling me, relies on me, fails spectacularly, and then tries to dump his bankruptcy debt on me. I made the right call giving him those divorce papers.
Wait, what do you mean giving him the divorce papers?
Oh, didn't he tell you that part?
What are you talking about?
Sorry to break it to you, but I'm the one who initiated the divorce. I wasn't dumped because you stole him. Whether you were in the picture or not, we were going to get divorced anyway.
What? What are you talking about? Your divorce was because of me. He fell in love with me at first sight and gave you divorce papers because he wanted to marry me.
That's all his lies. He just told you what you wanted to hear.
What?
Think about it logically for a moment.
Don't talk down to me.
To Tyler, you must have seemed like some guardian angel. I mean, think about it. He gets served divorce papers, he's left with nothing but bankruptcy debt, and then a CEO's daughter comes along? No way he'd let that opportunity slip away. Of course he'd do whatever it takes to marry you.
No way. So he didn't marry me because he loved me? And here I thought I'd finally beaten you.
Come on, Sarah. You didn't marry Tyler because you loved him either. You just wanted to steal him from me. In a way, you two deserve each other.
What?
Well, take good care of Tyler. Use that born winner kindness of yours to help out that foolish man.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Life rarely goes as planned, does it?
Congratulations on finalizing your divorce. You just finished moving, too, right? Now that things are settling down, we should celebrate.
Really? You want to celebrate?
Of course, this is a fresh start for you.
A celebration seems a bit...
You need to let loose and move on. Let me know if there's any place you want to go. I'll make reservations.
Actually, I have an idea.
Name it, anywhere you want.
How about having a pizza party at my place, like we used to do in middle school?
That's perfect. Remember how we used to make them after studying?
Those were some of my happiest memories from school.
We used to put all sorts of toppings on them, remember?
Yes, you always insisted on pineapple.
And you always defended my choice.
Because you stood up for me when others didn't.
That's what friends are for.
Let me handle the ingredients and drinks as thanks for all your help, though that's nowhere near enough to repay you.
Stop it. You don't need to repay anything.
But you've been such a support through all of this.
Don't worry about thanks. All I did was listen to your complaints over drinks.
That meant more than you know.
I'm just glad you're finally free of him.
But that meant so much to me. I was struggling with whether it was okay to abandon a husband whose company went bankrupt. It really helped when you straight up called Tyler a jerk.
Because he is a jerk.
You saw through him right away.
Any man who uses my friends is a jerk. I don't care if he's your husband. I'll call out a jerk when I see one.
You always could spot them.
Years of practice.
Even though I got bullied in middle school for being from a single-parent home, I'm grateful because that's how I met important friends like you.
Stop. You'll make me cry.
It's true, though.
I'm glad I met such a wonderful friend, too. So, pizza party at your place on your next day off?
Yes, I'm so looking forward to it.
Oh, by the way, can I bring a few other friends from middle school? Some people at the reunion were really disappointed they couldn't see you.
Really? They asked about me?
Of course they did. Everyone was worried when you didn't show up.
That makes me so happy. Please invite them. I was sad I couldn't make it to the reunion, too.
Except Sarah, of course. But she got what she wanted, didn't she?
Let's not talk about her. This is about celebrating with real friends.
You're right. Got it. I'll ask around and let you know how many people are coming.
Perfect. Should we do it this weekend?
That works for me. I'll start a group chat to coordinate.
Great. I'll look forward to it.
This is going to be just like old times.
Only better, because now we can afford all the toppings we want.
Rachel, you need to take this man back right now. Thanks to him, I'm about to get kicked out of my family home.
Huh? You mean Tyler? What happened?
My life is ruined. Everything's ruined.
That doesn't really explain anything.
What happened? Everything's falling apart. Dad got furious when he found out I married him. He screamed, "How dare you bring shame to my face?" and actually slapped me.
Your dad who always spoiled you?
He has never raised his voice at me before, let alone his hand.
What exactly did you tell him?
I wanted to rub it in your face so badly that I married him without telling my parents. But it turns out Dad had already arranged a marriage match for me. I had to beg them to cancel it.
Wow, so you dropped this marriage bomb on them after the fact.
I thought they'd understand. I'm their precious daughter.
In the arranged marriage?
But I thought Dad would forgive me if it was Tyler. If he was a successful business owner, I thought Dad would accept him. But he turned out to be unemployed and his company was pathetic. When I rushed to ask Dad for help, he completely lost it.
Oh my.
He won't even listen to me.
Did you try explaining?
I have never seen Dad so scary. He kept yelling, "Did you think this man was worthy of our family? And the marriage match we had to cancel is furious too."
What? They're angry too?
The marriage match Dad arranged was the son of an important business partner.
Ooh, that's definitely going to cause problems.
You don't understand how bad this is.
Try me.
But at first they were so understanding. They said, if it was someone you chose, he must be wonderful. They even forgave me when the arranged marriage was canceled.
Well, they sound like very kind people.
They were, until they found out the truth. But somehow they found out about Tyler and now they're furious, saying, so we were considered lower than an unemployed man?
I can see why they'd take it that way. It's pretty humiliating for the side that got rejected from the arranged marriage.
This isn't what I wanted.
What did you expect would happen?
Now Dad's threatening to kick me out. He said, if you want to come back, get divorced immediately. But Tyler won't sign the divorce papers.
Of course he won't. To Tyler, you're his meal ticket. He's probably desperate to squeeze some money out of your family.
He keeps saying we should face this together.
How romantic.
What do I do? What do I do? How did I, a winner in life, end up like this?
First, try to stay calm. Tyler's main goal is paying off his debt. Once you two work hard and pay it off, he'll probably let you go.
Work? Me?
How else do you plan to handle this?
Don't make it sound so simple. Do you know how much debt he has?
I think it was around $300,000, but if you both work really hard, you could manage that.
No way! I've never worked a day in my life. I've always just gotten allowance from Dad.
Oh my, so you're both unemployed? What a perfectly matched couple.
This isn't funny.
I'm not laughing.
Dare you?
Well, I hope you and Tyler will be happy together. I'm going to find my own happiness too.
Wait, there must be something you can do.
This is your story now, Sarah. Write it however you want.
You can't just leave me like this.
Goodbye, Sarah. Good luck with the job hunt. That weekend, I enjoyed a pizza party with Michelle and our old classmates. Word had already spread about Sarah's marriage and being disowned by her family. People were talking about how Sarah's parents were so angry they threw out all her stuff, and I saw her crying and on her knees outside their house. Rumor has it she reluctantly started working at a convenience store, living a humble life with Tyler while paying off their debt. However, the born and raised princess cries every day during her convenience store shifts. She gets so hungry from crying that she eats the store's paninis and sandwiches without permission, gets scolded by the manager, and then cries even more.
Hey, Amy, when exactly are you going to move out of this house?
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't you think it's time you read the room? Seriously, how dense can you be?
Lisa, what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Huh? What do you mean, what's gotten into me?
Asking when we're moving out. We don't even have any plans to move out.
You've got to be kidding me. Amy, are you two still planning to squat in someone else's family home?
Huh?
Listen, this is my family home, okay? I moved back here last month with my children. That's right, me, the eldest daughter of this family. I have every right to be here with my kids.
Yes, you moved back after your divorce with your children.
As a result, this family home now has my parents, me and my kids, and you two, my brother and his wife. Having so many adults living together in a regular single-family home is way too crowded. Don't you think you two should be the ones to move out?
With all due respect, this is also Ryan's family home. He grew up here too, just like you did. He has just as much right to be here as you do. We feel cramped too, and I think we should discuss and decide together who should move out. Maybe we could have a family meeting about this.
Huh? Discussion, you say? There's nothing to discuss here. The hierarchy is clear. I'm the oldest child.
Besides, we were the ones living here with your parents first, so I can't accept being told to move out by someone who came back later.
I don't need your acceptance, sister-in-law. When the eldest daughter tells you to move out, you move out. That's how families work, understand? Between siblings, the older sister has absolute authority. The younger brother and his wife have no choice but to obey me. That's the natural order of things.
That's just...
And it's not just me who finds you two a nuisance. I'm not the only one who feels this way about the situation. Even by majority rule, you two should move out.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Who else has been talking about this?
Actually, Mom said the same thing. She said the brother and his wife should learn to read the room.
What? Your mother really said that about us?
When I complained to Mom, she said if anyone should move out, it should be the brother and his wife, so Mom and Dad are on my side.
Even your parents.
Besides, having you germs wandering around the house makes it impossible for us to live peacefully. Do you know how worried I am every day? We have elderly parents and small children, so considering hygiene, the brother and his wife should definitely move out.
Wait a minute, what do you mean by germs? That's an awful thing to call people. Are you saying Ryan and I are unclean?
Well, isn't that exactly right? I'm not trying to be mean, just stating facts. You two are both nurses. Working at the hospital every day and coming home, who knows what diseases you're bringing back? Think about it logically.
What?
That's why I called you germs for simplicity. Living with disease-carrying germs like you two is unbearable for me. I have to protect my children's health. For the safety of our family, get out of here quickly!
That statement just now was terrible. How can you say such things to people who dedicate their lives to helping others? Calling healthcare workers germs? We risk our own health every day to care for patients.
What? It's just the truth, isn't it? I'm being practical about the risks. Just the other day, the kids got sick because of you two.
Excuse me? How can you possibly blame us for that?
My child got an upset stomach right after eating the ice cream you bought. The timing was too suspicious to be a coincidence. I really shouldn't have let him eat something touched by germs.
That ice cream wasn't bought for your child. I bought it for Ryan and myself as a treat after a long shift. It was in the freezer with our names on it. And it was your doting mother who spoiled them by saying, "Eat as much as you want," and gave it to them, which caused the stomachache. They ate way too much because Grandma kept encouraging them.
Shut up! Stop making excuses and just get out, you germ couple! I'm tired of arguing about every little thing!
What? This is so unreasonable. You're blaming us for everything that goes wrong.
Mom and Dad just don't say it in front of you, but they really think the same thing I do. They've been complaining about the situation privately. Read the room and get out already!
Ryan, this is just too awful. I can't believe what just happened.
Huh? What happened? You sound really upset. Did something happen at work?
Not at work. Your family home is terrible. Your sister just had the most horrible conversation with me. It's worse than the worst head nurse at work.
What? What did Lisa say to you?
Your sister just told me, get out of the family home immediately. She said we need to move out right away. Healthcare workers bring germs, so get out quickly. She actually called us germs, Ryan.
Huh? Wait a minute. Did my sister really say something that horrible?
Yeah, she said the family home is too cramped, so we should read the room and move out. She kept going on and on about how we're inconsiderate. She said germs who work in healthcare shouldn't be coming and going in a house where elderly parents and small children live. She acted like we're some kind of threat to the family, like we're deliberately putting everyone at risk.
What the hell is that? That's way too cruel. We're healthcare workers, not walking disease factories. We help people get better, for crying out loud. Besides, who was it that forced their way back into the cramped house? She shows up with her kids after her divorce, and suddenly we're the problem?
That's what I thought too, but apparently it's not just her opinion.
Amy, don't worry about it anymore. I'm gonna have a serious talk with Lisa. Tonight, Mom and I will go protest to my sister. This has gone way too far.
It's probably useless. Your mother and father apparently think the same way as Lisa. That's what she told me anyway.
What? Dad and Mom too?
Yeah, that's what Lisa said. That your parents are on her side. She said they've been talking about us behind our backs, calling us inconsiderate for not reading the room.
That can't be true. Hey, Amy, what time do you think you'll finish work today? We need to talk about this properly.
Well, if work ends without any issues, I might be able to leave on time today.
That's perfect then. I can also leave early today. Let's stop by a family restaurant today and sort out the situation together.
But then I won't be able to prepare dinner. Your mother told me to help out on days when I can come home early. She's been counting on me to cook for everyone.
Just forget about that. I don't care about cooking for people who treat us like germs. They can figure out their own dinner. Let's say we're working overtime and meet at a family restaurant the next town over just to make sure. Somewhere we can talk freely without worrying about running into them. I actually have something I wanted to discuss with you, too.
Oh, really? What is it?
If my sister and parents are really trying to kick us out, we'll respond accordingly. I'll see you later.
Hey, Amy, when exactly are you going to move out of this house? I think I asked you this the other day, but you seem to be ignoring my very reasonable request.
That topic again, Lisa. I thought we already discussed this.
I'll keep bringing it up until my brother and his wife move out. I'm very persistent when I need to be. If you don't like it, move out quickly, you germ couple. Then you won't have to hear about it anymore.
Please stop calling us that. It's extremely unpleasant. We're human beings, not germs. We deserve basic respect.
What? I think it's a good nickname. It's accurate and easy to remember. It's not just me. Mom and Dad call you that too. The whole family is on the same page about this.
Your mother and father too? They really use that term? They don't say it openly, but sneaking around like children behind our backs is cowardly. If they have problems with us, they should talk to us directly.
Oh, then should we say it openly? I can arrange a family meeting if you'd like. I think you two would start crying, though.
What? What do you mean by that?
Behind the scenes, they were saying even more horrible things than me. You think I'm bad? You haven't heard anything yet. They said the brother and his wife are germ carriers, so that's why they can't have children. And even if they did have children, with a germ-carrying mother, no decent child would be born. They said something like that, too.
How can you say such terrible things? Is that what you say to people living under the same roof?
What? You said not to sneak around behind your back, so I'm just telling you directly. I'm being honest and transparent like you wanted, but then you get angry. That's so unreasonable.
That's enough. I understand you and your parents' feelings more than enough now. I never thought we were such a bother to you.
You're so slow to catch on. Annoying brother and sister-in-law should just move to some rundown apartment. That kind of place suits germs perfectly.
Then we'll move out.
Make it quick. Don't drag your feet about it.
Yes, leave it to us. We can even move out today if you want.
Oh my, you're surprisingly well prepared. I didn't expect you to give in so easily.
We've been preparing steadily since the other day. Ryan and I had a long talk about our situation. We were planning to move out early, even without being told.
Oh, is that so? Well, that's convenient then. Sorry for seeming to rush you.
No, don't worry about it. Well then, before anyone tries to stop us, we'll get out of here quickly. We'll be gone before you know it.
Who would stop you two anyway? Don't flatter yourselves. Just get out already. Hey, answer your phone! Why aren't you picking up?
Sorry, we're busy with moving. Well then, excuse me?
Wait! Stop the moving for now. I need to talk to you immediately. Bring Ryan back to the family home, too. Right now!
Huh? Why would we do that? You just told us to get out.
What the hell is going on here? Mom got incredibly angry at me, saying, "What have you done?" She started yelling at me like I've never seen before.
I wonder what that's about. Well then, excuse me. The movers are waiting.
Wait! Don't hang up on me! Mom is telling you to come back! She's been really insistent about it. I don't understand why, but come back! She won't listen to any of my explanations!
But you don't seem to want us back. You were pretty clear about wanting us gone.
Well, of course not! My opinion hasn't changed about that. I finally got rid of you, so why would she want to bring you back? I have no idea! But Mom is being so noisy, telling me to find you and bring you back. She keeps shouting at me to fix this mess. I really don't understand what's going on at all.
Well, they probably never thought the brother and sister-in-law they were relying on would actually move out, so now they're panicking.
Huh? What do you mean relying on you? Relying on you, germ couple? That's ridiculous.
Yes, because we, the brother and sister-in-law, were paying all the living expenses and mortgage for your family home, every single bill.
What? What are you talking about? The mortgage too? That can't be right.
Yes, that's right. Ryan and I have been covering everything for years.
What are you talking about? This doesn't make any sense. The mortgage on the family home should have been paid off by our parents already. That's why you two started living together with them in the first place.
Oh, so you knew how we came to live together, Lisa. But you didn't know the real story.
Of course, I know the whole arrangement. Dad was about to retire, and then he'd get a retirement bonus of $100,000. That would pay off the loan for the renovated family home. That's what Mom told me.
That's when your mother and father proposed we live together. They said since the loan would be paid off soon, wouldn't we like to live together to save money for the future? If we were considering family plans, like having children, they thought it would help us save money.
Even if it was Mom's proposal, you two are really shameless, taking advantage of elderly parents like that. 0 rent, splitting living costs for shared living. You must have saved so much money.
Even though we were taking advantage of their kind offer, we knew it was shameless of us. But it's true that sweet deals have hidden costs. I never thought your parents would deceive us.
What?
When we actually moved in, it was completely different from what we were told. The whole story was a lie. We, my husband and I, were deceived.
What do you mean deceived? What really happened?
There was no retirement bonus for your dad.
What? But he worked for that company for decades.
Your dad's company doesn't have a retirement bonus system. They never did, but he didn't know that and renovated the family home based on a misunderstanding. He just assumed all companies had retirement bonuses.
What?
When your dad realized this fact just before retirement, he deceived us into living together to push all the payments onto us. Ryan and I became the solution to his financial problem.
What? Wait, that can't be true.
It's true. Every word of it. Want me to show you the monthly payment receipts?
What?
By the time we found out we'd been deceived, we'd already finished moving our stuff. Moving out again from there would have cost us nearly $10,000, so we had no choice but to continue living together. We were trapped.
No way. I never heard anything about this. Mom and Dad never mentioned any financial problems.
Even so, we decided to think positively. We tried to make the best of a bad situation. We thought of the loan as rent and hoped we could at least save on living expenses through shared living. We figured it could still work out somehow. But in the end, we ended up bearing all the living expenses by ourselves. Not just the mortgage, but utilities, groceries, everything.
What? All of it? Even the daily expenses?
Once they felt secure that we wouldn't run away, they said they were worried about their pension life and stopped contributing any of the promised living expenses. Their fixed income wasn't enough, they claimed. Because of that, we couldn't even save properly to move out, and we were stuck in a negative cycle, working just to pay for everyone else's living.
I want to ask, is our mortgage paid off yet? You've been living together for quite a while now. You've been living together for over 3 years. Surely you've made a dent in it by now.
The loan? There's about $100,000 left in total. Good luck handling the rest yourselves. It's your family's problem now.
$100,000? Why is there so much left?
Because your mom and dad went and signed up for a car loan too.
What?
With more residents and more grandchildren, they thought we'd need a family car, so they added a car loan on top of the mortgage.
What? I never heard about this. When did this happen?
Maybe they meant it as a surprise, though not a pleasant one for us. Ryan was told about it after the purchase.
What? That's so irresponsible.
Ryan told me about it. Your dad suddenly called him over and handed him a bill saying, "Pay for this too." Apparently, it's pretty customized with all the premium features.
That can't be true. What are they going to do about $100,000? How could they possibly pay that much?
Well, I have no idea. That's not our problem anymore. Can you give a message to your mother and father for me? Never contact us again. We're done being their financial safety net.
What? You can't just abandon the family like this.
Well then, excuse me.
Amy, have you deleted Dad and the others' contact info yet? They're being pretty persistent, so feel free to delete their numbers. I've been getting calls and texts non-stop.
Oh, I forgot with all the moving chaos. I'll delete them later too.
I'm really sorry about my family.
Oh, don't worry about it. But if this was going to happen anyway, we should have moved out sooner. We wasted so much time and money. The savings we managed to scrape together are all gone because of this move.
Hey, I'm really sorry. I feel responsible for not seeing through their manipulation. but I'm definitely going to make up for this delay in our savings. Actually, I have something to report to you. I got headhunted by a major company. The timing couldn't be better.
What? Being headhunted is amazing! That's incredible news!
And when I heard the details, it seems that my annual salary will double. Can you believe it? Double! Depending on how well I perform after the job change, I might get even more raises.
Double your salary? That's really amazing, Ryan.
Now we can save money quickly. I'm gonna work hard and save aggressively. No more supporting other people's lifestyles. I'm not asking for forgiveness, but I'm going to take responsibility for this situation in my own way.
No, let's work hard together. This is our fresh start. I'll keep working hard at my job too, and I'll support your job change. We can do this as a team.
Thank you. Let's work hard together in our new life.
Please, Amy, I'm literally begging you here. Won't you come back to the family home? From now on, not just my parents, but I'll ask you too.
There's no way we'd go back after everything that's happened. Well then, excuse me.
Wait! Don't hang up yet. You two are really the only ones we can rely on now. The whole family is falling apart. Mom and Dad are saying that I, who stayed behind, should pay the loan. They're putting all the pressure on me now.
Well, of course they are. Someone has to pay the bills. Good luck working hard for your close parents.
What? You're abandoning me? I'm your husband's sister. We're family, aren't we?
So what? We're the ones who were kicked out by that sister. You called us germs and told us to leave.
Look, I'm sorry about the other day. I was stressed and said things I didn't mean. I'll apologize as much as you want, so please come back. Otherwise, Mom and Dad say they'll take away my child support. They're being completely unreasonable.
What? Your child support?
They're saying to use the child support for the mortgage. Can you believe how heartless they are? Don't you think this is too cruel? Taking money meant for my children.
You should use it for that. It makes perfect sense, actually. It's to keep a home for your children, so there shouldn't be any problem using child support for the mortgage.
Don't say that! You don't understand my situation. Just between us, I'm not actually receiving any child support.
Oh, really?
Well, the divorce was my fault, so I couldn't get child support. I lied to Dad and the others about the reason for the divorce. It would be bad if they found out I'm not getting child support.
Isn't child support the child's right, regardless of who's at fault for the divorce? I'm not an expert, so I don't know the details, but I think you can get child support even in a divorce where you're at fault. The children shouldn't suffer because of adult problems.
Normally, yes, that's how it usually works. But my divorce wasn't a normal case. It was much more complicated than that.
What? What made it so different?
Actually, it's not my husband's child. The children, they're not his biological children. The divorce happened when my affair and false paternity were discovered. He found out everything.
What? That's what happened?
I've been hiding it all this time, but even as the children grew up, they didn't look like my husband at all. So he secretly had a paternity test done. Without telling me, he collected DNA samples.
And then the divorce. Well, of course he wouldn't pay child support. He's not the biological father, and you deceived him.
I asked him to stay as the legal father, but he got a lawyer and there was nothing I could do. So please, I'm really in a crisis. Let's all live in the family home again. I won't call you a bother anymore, please.
I obviously don't want to, after everything you put us through.
What?
I sympathize with various aspects of your situation, but I have no obligation to help. You made your choices, and now you have to live with them.
But, I am your sister-in-law. Doesn't family mean anything?
Well then, excuse me. I'm going to block you right after this, so this will be our last conversation. Thank you for everything up until now. We didn't tell anyone the address of our new home, so there's no chance of the in-laws or Lisa showing up. My husband and I are living peacefully together now. From rumors I heard through others, the retired father-in-law is working day jobs, and the eldest daughter, Lisa, apparently got hired at a part-time job, and they're each working hard. Thanks to that, they're somehow managing to pay back the loan. By the way, when my mother-in-law heard the full story about Lisa's affair, she fainted and hit her head, requiring hospitalization. She became known as the mother-in-law who treated her healthcare worker son and daughter-in-law like germs, and apparently received quite harsh treatment at the hospital. Oh, of course, it's not the hospital where Ryan and I work. After telling our workplace the whole story, she's been successfully banned as a patient.
Hey, I heard through the grapevine that you got married recently.
Yes, we just registered our marriage last month.
Good for you. Anyway, I'm more than interested in when's the wedding ceremony. I mean, marriage registration and ceremony usually go together, right?
We haven't set a date yet.
Oh, sorry. I guess poor people can't afford weddings?
What?
I mean, it must be hard saving up for a ceremony on a tight budget.
You don't know anything about my financial situation.
Well, you're poor and you probably married someone poor too, right? Must be tough having to pinch pennies as newlyweds.
Could you stop making assumptions? We're not having a ceremony because my husband doesn't like being the center of attention, not because we can't afford it.
That's what people say when they can't afford things. Come on, be honest.
Why are you so fixated on this?
Don't try to act tough. Someone who's willing to marry someone like you probably works at some convenience store or something.
That's rude to both me and convenience store workers.
Is he embarrassed about his job? Is that why you're being so defensive?
I'm not being defensive, I just don't appreciate your assumptions. Working at a convenience store is a necessary and important job.
Oh, is it? I wouldn't know. As someone from a wealthy family, I've never even been to a convenience store.
That's nothing to brag about. You're missing out on a lot of convenient services.
Poor people always try to make their lifestyle sound better than it is.
Oh, really? Well, for your information, my husband isn't a store clerk. He's actually the one hiring people.
Wait, what?
He runs his own company. It might be smaller than your family's business, but still.
You're joking, right? There's no way.
Why would I joke about this?
What? Your husband is a CEO? So that makes you a CEO's wife?
I guess so, though I'm not involved in the business.
This has to be a lie. What company? What's the name?
Look it up yourself if you're so curious.
No way. Being a CEO's wife is even higher status than being from a wealthy family.
Since when is there a hierarchy?
There's always been one. How did someone like you even meet a CEO?
What do you mean, someone like me?
I totally thought he was just some nobody working at a store. I thought poor people stayed poor even after marriage. But he's actually a CEO. Hey, don't get cocky just because you married up.
I'm not being cocky, and why does it matter who anyone marries?
You must have tricked him somehow. There's no way he'd marry you otherwise.
Your obsession with status is really concerning.
It matters a lot.
What?
I was planning to make fun of your miserable life. I was going to enjoy hearing about your struggling newlywed life. How dare you? This is ridiculous.
So you messaged me just to mock me? That's really sad, Rachel.
Don't act all high and mighty now. This isn't over.
I'm blocking you. Please don't contact me again.
You can't block me. I'm not done with you yet. It's been a while, Sarah. How are you doing? Are you well?
Mom, I was just about to call you.
Oh, is everything okay? Did something happen?
No, I'm fine. I just wanted to catch up. The wedding preparations are going smoothly, too.
Have you decided on the venue yet?
Yes, we found a beautiful place, but Jack hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, so everything's going well.
But lately, Jack's been super busy with work. I'm always alone at the wedding planning meetings.
Is that so? You sound a bit lonely.
It can't be helped. The company needs him.
Is Jack really that busy?
Yeah, actually, he hasn't even been coming home recently. We're newlyweds, but we might as well be living separately.
When was the last time you saw him?
It's been almost a week now.
What did you say?
He seems to have a lot of business trips lately. He hasn't been home for almost a week. Oh, he just messaged me. Says he won't be home this weekend either because he needs to meet with clients.
Did he say which clients?
He said it's confidential. Important negotiations, apparently.
He's away that much?
Don't worry, though. He messages me frequently when he can't come home, so I'm not too lonely.
What kind of messages does he send?
Just quick updates that he's in meetings, having dinner with clients.
Sarah, actually, I messaged you because I need to tell you something. Jack is having an affair.
What?
I didn't want to tell you this way over message.
This is really hard for me to tell you, but I couldn't keep quiet about it. Wait a minute. Aren't you misunderstanding something? Jack would never cheat.
What?
We just got married last month. There's no way. We're even planning our wedding ceremony, and he's really looking forward to it. Jack would absolutely never cheat.
Sarah, honey, I have proof.
What kind of proof? It must be a misunderstanding.
No, I'm certain about this. I saw it with my own eyes. Jack walking through downtown at night with a young woman.
Couldn't that have been a client? He said he has to do a lot of client entertainment as a CEO.
Well, that's what I thought at first, too. That's why I investigated further.
Mom, you didn't.
I understand you don't want to believe it, but this is the truth. I hired a private investigator, and they found plenty of solid evidence.
What?
He says he's away on business trips, but it's all lies. He's spending every day with his mistress, so he's probably at her place right now.
Those business dinners, those late meetings. No, this can't be true. We just got married and we're supposed to have our wedding ceremony.
I wish it was all lies, too. I can't forgive him for betraying my precious daughter, and after all the financial support I've given his company.
The company's support, too. I feel so stupid.
Don't blame yourself. He fooled everyone.
Mom, can I come over right now? I want to see the evidence from the investigator. I just can't believe it.
Of course you can come over. I'll make your favorite tea.
Thanks, Mom. I need to see it myself.
Of course. I'll show you, and you can use it for the divorce if you want. First, you need to see the truth with your own eyes.
Thanks, Mom. I'll head over now.
Drive safely, and Sarah, I'm so sorry you have to go through this. Hey, how's married life treating you lately?
Why are you messaging me again?
Can't I check on an old friend?
We're not friends.
Don't be so cold. I just want to know how you're doing with your CEO husband.
It's normal, I guess.
Normal? Is that what you call it?
What do you mean?
What? Your husband hasn't been home for a month because of work, and you call that normal? Are you stupid?
How do you know Jack hasn't been home? I haven't told anyone about that.
Want to know how I know?
What are you talking about?
Because he's been with me this whole month.
What did you say?
Should I spell it out for you?
Stop playing games.
He told you it was a business trip, right? Well, that was all lies. He's been at my place the whole time, working and spending every minute with me.
What? So Jack hasn't even been going to his office?
Why would he need to? My place is much more comfortable. CEOs just have to look important in meetings, right? That can all be done over Zoom.
To think my classmate and my husband were having an affair. This wasn't just a coincidence, was it?
Want to know the truth?
Tell me.
I made a move on him because you were so annoying, and he fell for it so easily.
You went after my husband just because I annoyed you?
You were acting so high and mighty about marrying a CEO.
I never acted that way.
He's completely obsessed with me now. Jack even says he likes me more than you. He says he loves how classy I am as someone from a wealthy family. Of course, that's totally different from you and your poor single-parent background.
What?
Didn't think I'd end up with your husband, did you?
Is that what this is about?
So anyway, we're getting married. You need to sign the divorce papers.
You're kidding, right? You two are actually planning to get married?
Of course, we've already started looking at houses.
After what you just told me about targeting him to hurt me?
I've grown to like him, too. At first, I only approached him to mess with you since you irritated me. But he's quite charming and knows how to treat a lady, don't you think? So I decided I'm just going to take him for myself.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. We're perfect for each other.
Perfect how?
In every single possible way, of course. He's perfect as a husband for someone of my status, and nothing could be more fun than pushing you back into poverty where you belong.
What?
How dare a poor girl like you marry up? A CEO belongs with someone like me, from a wealthy family. We're far more compatible than you two ever were.
Oh, really? Well, it's a shame that his company is bankrupt now. You're not so perfect for each other now.
What?
You heard me.
You're lying.
Without a company to run, a CEO is just unemployed. If you're fine with that, he's all yours. I was planning to divorce him anyway, and I don't have any lingering feelings, so don't worry. I'm happy to be rid of him.
What? What do you mean bankrupt? And what's this about planning to divorce him? You never told me anything about that. I thought you would get dumped after you found out about us.
That's not my problem. Whatever Jack told you or didn't tell you has nothing to do with me.
No, you must be making this up.
Check for yourself.
Hey, what's really going on here? I just Googled his company and it really is bankrupt.
Oh my, that was quick research.
Why? Why would the company go bankrupt now, of all times? The internet says it's due to financial difficulties, but he told me the business was doing great. What happened?
Yes, it was doing great, until my mom cut off the financial support after finding out about his affair.
What?
Actually, Jack's company's performance had been declining year after year. That's why my mom started providing financial support when we got married.
Your mom?
But then we found out about his affair. Of course, I decided to divorce him, and Mom immediately stopped the funding. All the new business plans for improving performance were scrapped, and bankruptcy followed.
Wait a minute. You knew about our affair? But you were acting so shocked just now.
Oh, no. What we discovered was his affair with another woman. I was genuinely surprised to hear about your affair with him just now.
What? Another woman?
You thought you were special, the only one? You were played, just like I was. You're no different from me.
What do you mean?
Jack has 2 or 3 other mistresses besides you. Did you not know about this?
What? So I'm like his 4th woman?
If he's still seeing all 3 others, then yes. When I confronted him about the divorce, he said he'd break up with all of them. But you can't really trust a guy who immediately starts dating your old classmate right after that, can you?
What is all this? My head can't keep up with everything.
Overwhelming, isn't it? I've already gotten over that phase. Mom, are you free to talk?
Always for you, dear. How are you holding up?
I just submitted the divorce papers today. Thanks to you, Jack and I are officially divorced. Thank you so much for all your help.
You seem surprisingly cheerful.
I just had an interesting conversation with someone.
Oh, I wonder who. But first, congratulations on your divorce, Sarah. A mother would do anything for her daughter. There's no need to thank me.
The lawyer you hired was amazing.
I only want the best for you. I would do anything for you. You know that. Even if I get nothing in return.
No way. I have to thank you properly. Let me treat you to something nice. I'll even splurge on expensive barbecue since it looks like I'll be getting additional compensation.
Additional compensation? Huh? Oh, didn't you already receive all the settlement money?
Well, we found another mistress, so I'll be demanding some from her, too.
Another one? When?
You won't believe who it is.
What?
She's my old classmate from middle school. Remember Rachel?
Rachel? Oh, that name sounds familiar. Oh, of course I remember her. You used to come home crying because she was always mean to you. She's the one who made fun of us for being a poor single-parent family, right?
The very same. She hasn't changed at all.
What did she do this time?
She heard about my marriage and said, "How dare a poor girl marry a CEO?" Then had an affair with Jack just to spite me.
After all these years, she's still targeting you?
Can you believe it?
Her nastiness has really leveled up, hasn't it?
She just confessed everything to me.
She what?
But she had no idea about Jack's company situation, so when she proudly confessed everything, I told her the whole story and she was shocked. So I'm planning to demand compensation from Rachel too.
Wait a moment, Sarah.
What is it?
No, that won't be possible. I'm sorry, but you'll have to give up on getting compensation from Rachel.
Why? He cheated on me while we were still married.
Well, the timing matters here.
But we weren't divorced yet.
But this was after you'd already decided on the divorce, right? When a marriage is already effectively over, you can't claim compensation for infidelity.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll make her pay in my own way.
I see. So there's nothing we can do about Rachel, even though it's frustrating.
Let's just say I have some ideas.
Mom.
Don't worry about it. You've been through a lot with the divorce, so just rest at home for a while. Leave everything else to Mom.
You're planning something, aren't you?
Maybe.
Thanks, Mom. I'm so lucky to have you.
Even though you're married and grown up, I'll always be on your side. Now, let me get to work.
Just don't do anything illegal.
Of course not. Oh, trust your mother. I know what I'm doing. Sarah, please answer. I know you're reading these. This is an emergency. What should I do, Sarah? I got kicked out of my house. They told me to never come back. They said they'll never give me any more allowance for the rest of my life.
Why are you messaging me?
Please, I need your help.
Kicked out? What happened? Your parents used to spoil you rotten as their only child.
It's all because of your mom. Haven't you heard anything from her? I got kicked out because of her.
What?
Your mom destroyed everything. Your mom's company was a major client of my family's business.
Really? I had no idea.
She suddenly contacted them to end all business dealings. They were an important client, so my parents panicked and went to meet her in person to ask why. That's when they found out about me and Jack.
So, that's what she meant by leave it to me. I had no idea you were connected through business, and to think she'd go as far as ending business relations over this.
Your mom told them everything! My parents were absolutely furious, not just about losing the business contract, but about me dating a married man. They said they didn't raise me to be this kind of person.
So that's why they kicked you out.
I've never been so humiliated. What am I going to do? I've never had a real job in my life. I've just been living off my parents' allowance and having fun.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Well, you have to help me.
Well, nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to work hard with Jack to build a life together.
Are you kidding? Jack is useless. Ugh, who'd want to marry a guy like that? I already broke up with him.
Oh my, looks like Jack got dumped.
This isn't funny. Please ask your mom to continue doing business with my family. If she does, I might be able to go back home.
What?
I'll do anything. I'm sorry for all the mean things I said before. I'll apologize for everything. So please forgive me. Can't we just let bygones be bygones as old classmates?
Old classmates? Since when were we that close?
Huh? We went to school together for years.
Actually, we were never friends. I hate you, Rachel. You made fun of my family situation every day in middle school. And you had an affair with my husband just to spite me. I have no obligation to help you.
That was all in the past. But I said I'd apologize for all that. And I'll be nice to you from now on. How about we become best friends?
Absolutely not. I'd rather be best friends with a random rock on the street than with you.
What did you say? How can you be so cruel?
So anyway, good luck on your own. Now that you're kicked out of your house, you're not a wealthy heiress anymore.
You can't do this to me! Oh, this can't be. I was born into a winner's circle as a rich man's daughter. My life was supposed to be on easy mode.
Well, you switched it to hard mode yourself, so take care.
Wait, please, I'm begging you!
Goodbye, Rachel. I heard that Rachel shamelessly moved in with Jack, who she had dumped, saying, "This is all your fault, so you have to take care of me," but she didn't help with his debt repayment at all. Jack eventually snapped, yelling, "This is ridiculous! You useless rich girl are just in the way!" They would fight so much that neighbors kept calling the police. Finally, even the police officers had to tell them, "It's time to stop relying on your parents and others. You need to start with an entry-level job like working at a convenience store and learn to be independent."
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.